Happy Tuesday. It is December 26th. I hope you are all having a good holiday season, whatever holiday you happen to celebrate. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted, and I have been wanting to just chit chat and share some thoughts and ideas. When I originally started thinking about having these conversations, the original idea was, oh, I'll make a podcast, and then they'll be like 5-minute episodes. And so I started taking all these notes on ideas of what I might like to talk about. Because at first you're like, I don't know, maybe I'll think of like 4 or 5 things. But then as you start thinking, you think of more things, which trigger more things. And then a week later, you think of something else and you jot a note down. And so I've been making notes and sending emails to myself. And I have a very long list. So the thought I decided I'm going to share with you today, because I just got to do the thing, right? The thought I wanted to share with you today is you don't have to do everything all at once. This coaching business has been on my mind for years, and I started it once, it didn't quite work, and so I'm starting it again, but I'm starting it slow. The problem is I'm not good at slow. I tend to just kind of like jump all into things, and I have to do everything all at the same time. And I just need to be there. I need to get there. I need to do the thing. And I need to do every possible step in between, and just have it done. Which is weird because life never works like that. And I know that. But sometimes I forget to like let things soak in. So, for example, I had a career counseling appointment, and I also had set up an appointment with somebody who does coaching type of work. And I'm asking all of these questions and asking for all of these resources, and I have this laundry list of things that I need to do, right? So right now I'm just sharing information with you guys, and eventually I'll have the actual business like legitimately set up through the state. But right now it's just kind of an idea, and I'm throwing some things out there. But as I was having these conversations, it turns very quickly into, okay, so I need to practice coaching because I have the skill set. I just need to do some more practicing so I feel more comfortable and confident with it. I need to actually have somebody coach me so that, I can work through the things that I'm working through. I need to get licensed through the state. I need to get a bank account set up. I need to get the website set up. I need to figure out scheduling. I need to do social media. I need to be making these YouTube videos or my podcast or whatever the case may be. And it's this pile of stuff. It is very, very diverse in nature. You can't do one thing and have that be the same skill set as the other thing that you need to do. There are maybe a few skills in between that work really well together, but that's not how that works. I've been on a big sewing kick, and I've taken a break for a little while. But one of the things that I learned when I was doing all this research into fashion and sewing and all of this is the idea of a vertical business. And a vertical business is like one business that you go to and it does all of the things. So instead of making a garment where you have to go to a fabric supplier and then you have to go somewhere else to get, or maybe you have the fabric designer and then you have to go somewhere else to get the actual fabric to have it printed, and then you have to go somewhere else to have it the pattern made, and then you have to go somewhere else to get it made with the fabric for the pattern that you picked. So instead of going to 4 or 5 different businesses to get one garment done, you go to one business and they have somebody in-house that does the pattern design, and they have somebody in-house that does the fabric design, and they have someone in-house that does the fabric printing and all of that kind of stuff. So it's everything all in one. And this is kind of what this coaching business is like, right? It's I don't have other people to go to take care of X, Y, and Z. I have to be that vertical business. I have to be that vertical structure. And so in my head, I'm combining all of these things, and I'm okay, I have to get all of it in place. But I don't. The more I was having these conversations with my mentor and also the career counselor, it's you don't have to have the thing done. And that was actually what my career counselor told me as well. It's like, okay, let's set up a time for 2 months from now. And I picked that because I said that will give me time to do some research on the things that we've kind of talked about in this meeting because they were really helpful. And I need to look into these resources. And cat fight in the background. And I was like, 2 months will give me enough time to kind of take care of these things. And she said, and just remember, you don't have to have these things done. You just have to have them started. And I forget that a lot. It's like I'm capable of doing the thing. So I just need to do the thing. But the problem is I'm not capable of doing the thing all the way to the best of my ability all the time, especially when I'm focusing on 3 or 4 things at once. Like, maybe just focus on one thing, build that skill set, feel comfortable, and then you can move on to the next thing. And that's the thing I've appreciated so much about the job that I'm in right now, because it is very different pace from the job that I had before. So right now I'm an administrative assistant. I'm also apparently slightly dyslexic. I'm an admin assistant, and I have a set amount of responsibilities, but that actually leaves me plenty of time for career growth and development and research and all of these kind of things. And so it's been nice to soak that in and just like choose what the next thing on my plate is going to be and have time to add that and soak it in and like enjoy it. And I feel like I need to do the same thing in my personal life as well. I spent a really long time just running from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing, and like having to do everything all at once, and everything needs to be in control all the time, because I could fall apart at any second. But it's like, I can take time. I can research this stuff. I can watch examples of good coaching online, and I can point out like, oh, that made me really uncomfortable even just to watch and think about, what do I want to provide for you as my clients or as my audience, even if you're not my client, if you're here watching this. So what do I want to provide for you? What kind of space do I want to give to you for reflection and processing and all of that kind of stuff? And I have time to sit and think through that. I have time to sit and think through, okay, what are the experiences and skill set that I have that are going to be the most useful to you? And how do I want to put this together that it's not some wild shot in the dark that I'm going to try, and if it doesn't work, maybe I'll figure something else out. But like, what is my specialty niche thing that I love doing, that I'm super passionate about, that I want to share with you? So that's kind of how I came to land on this whole authenticity coaching. I have spent a very large portion of my life figuring out, one, just how to be around people and interact with people and fit in, but then also kind of understanding that at a certain point, fitting in comes at a risk of losing yourself. And there's so much going on in society, changes in our structure as far as like the United States. There's a lot of disruption going on in a lot of different areas, with social media and all of these influencers and all of the live quotes and advice that you find on the internet. It's really hard to figure out, okay, who am I really? Like, if you take out all the stress of my life and everything that's telling me who to be, and I decide for myself who that is, how do I figure that out? So it's kind of how I landed at, this is the thing that I want to do. I've spent a lot of time doing that. I'm super passionate about it. My life has felt so much more grounded and calm and like myself, instead of just like self-preservation. I'm actually starting to figure out again, oh, these are the things that I enjoy doing, and these are the things that I want to make time for. And it's okay if I don't get those things done next week. Like, this is a goal that I have, and it might be on a timeline, it might not be on a timeline, and that's totally fine. But I want to do it the right way, consistent with my values, my morals, all of that kind of thing. So it's been just a really interesting process to sit through all of that, and to hear my brain say, okay, you need to do this, and have it done. And also to kind of go, wow, that's a lot. And to have that echoed from the outside of like, it's okay to just have it started and not have it finished, and that's fine. Especially within a 2-month time frame, because it seems like a lot to me. But again, I'm still unwinding from like stress of previous jobs, and like learning how to sit still with myself and kind of rebuilding that desire and creative energy to actually do more things and be more myself. And at some point, I'll also have the financial means to just like, ooh, I really want to do this class. Here's like $600 for this, or I want to do this training. Here's $1,200 for this training. Because that's definitely a piece of it too. So right now, I'm just kind of having fun playing and exploring and coming up with ideas to share for you guys, and figuring out how to make all that work. I want to be real with you. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to just like pretend everything's great and I'm perfect and I'm the best human being ever, and why wouldn't that be amazing, and oh my god, I love you so much and your life is also perfect. No, like, it's a struggle. And that struggle gets us to good places, even though it starts out as difficult. Oh, this is one of my cats. Say hi, Martin. He's 13 years old. So we're getting there. Hopefully I've got a few more good years with him, but he gave us quite a good scare this year, so we'll see. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just being here, exploring the process, gathering information, checking in with myself every now and again. How do I feel? What's the next step? Does this need to be done right now? Do I want to do this right now? What's going to take me to where I want to be? And to help me help you. So let me know if any of that made any sense. I like to ramble and kind of go in weird circles. So if you follow that, amazing. If you didn't follow that and you have questions, let me know. And I am super looking forward to 2024 because I think this is really going to get the ball rolling in a good direction, and help me get started to connect with you and see where you're at and see where I can help you. Let me know if you have things that you want me to talk about. I know it's still kind of early. You don't really know me that much. And it's kind of hard to tell what you might want to talk about. But let me know if you have any questions. Throw something in the comments, and I will add it to my list of things to chit-chat about. In between now and then, I'm going to get some pinker lipstick because it's nude color. I threw it away today. I just don't like it, and I always think I will. Completely irrelevant, but that's me. I'm a rambler. Yeah, that's it. So, like I said, happy holidays. I hope the new year treats you very kindly, and may we all have a fruitful and engaging 2024. I will see you guys next time.